A few weeks ago, I showed a handy plugin that makes quick work of drawing dovetails. Since then, I've had several requests to show how to draw them by hand. While not as fast as the plugin, they don't have to take a lot of time. In this example, I'm using Chris Gochner's 12-drawer shaker wall cabinet. Since all the drawers are the same, I only have to go through this process once. I've got the two drawer sides as mirrored components, and the back and the front, and they're all related. The first thing we'll do is put in a few guidelines at the top here to help lay this out. I'm making the width of the half pin here, which I'm going to actually use as the width of the whole pins. And we'll set in the angle. I'm using a 1 6 slope. You just enter 1:6 instead of an angle in degrees for these. And I'll do the same thing at the front since the pins are the same size. So again, a 1 6. And we only need to lay out one pin for the front and one for the back. In this example, you could, of course, make your pins different sizes if you were so inclined. With the line tool, I'm tracing the end of the pin, and I'm doing this all outside of the components. And now that I've got those drawn, I'm going to make some linear arrays out of these. So drag a left to right selection box around the top pin drawing on the back and copy it down to the bottom of the run, and then I'll just hit /4 and hit enter, and then I'm going to change the bottom pin here so that it's got a straight side, and I deleted the top angled line for the top pin. And I'll repeat this on the front. In this case, because the front run is a little bit longer, and just do this separately and modify the top and bottom pins again. Now I'm going to drag a left to right selection box around one set of the pins, and I'm going to hit cut, which will make them disappear momentarily. Then I'll open the drawer side for editing and go to edit, paste in place, and then push pull will be used to cut the sockets. You'll notice that I've already drawn the drawer parts to their full dimensions. And now with the back open for editing, I'll use paste in place again, and before I use push pull, and while all those lines are still selected, I'm going to copy them to the opposite end using Control and the Move tool, or Option on the Mac, and then double click with the push pull tool to get rid of the waste between the pins. And the back is now completed. And now we'll just repeat this for the front end of the drawer sides. So again, a left to right selection box, cut, it'd be Control X or Command X on the Mac, and paste in place once the drawer side is open. I didn't get it all the way open there. Now we've got it open. And double click to get rid of the waste. And again, we'll repeat the same thing we did to the back for the front. So got the front open for editing, edit, paste in place, copy to the opposite end, push pull on the waste between the pins, orbit round to the other side, and repeat the process. And our joinery is complete. And I'll just take this apart here so you can see all of this. There is a little detail we need to clean up here. on the drawer side, because of the groove for the drawer bottom, the push-pull running through there leaves a little face. So we'll just do an intersect with selected after selecting all of that geometry, and then delete the edges. If we don't delete the edges, or we don't do the intersect rather, then we lose some other faces that we have to heal. Well, either way, it doesn't matter. But you can see now the pins are done on the back. I'll pull out a copy of the front here, and you can see we have our nice half-blind dovetails pins made. And now these are all evenly spaced, but if you wanted, you could certainly change the way you lay them out. We'll get rid of all of those things and clean up our guidelines, and our dovetails are complete. Maybe you can give this a try and see how it works for you.